Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Doncic, and there's Porzingis, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot. And for New York, Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Iverson. Then there's Allen. And it's Howard in at the pivot slot, manning the middle.
And Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Doncic against James. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
LeBron with it. Hardaway picks him up. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Iverson. Here's KD. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He loves those hard shots. He makes his living taking on tough defense. Durant, he wants those shots.
Doncic feeling it out. Outside, Porzingis. That one's not going to go. Excellent D from Howard. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Now here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brunson. Hardaway with a wide open look.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Iverson throws it down.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brunson, the bounce pass. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And again, it's New York.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
New York with the ball. 6-point game. Shot on the wing. The shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Doncic. Out to Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He just bangs down the one-handed.
2 very easy points right here. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign. Never an easy road to start it.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Whiteside's checked in for Howard. Harrington comes in for James. Richardson, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Kemba Walker in for Iverson.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And Durant, here we go. And it's good for 2. KD's got 6. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
Here is Whiteside. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Richardson, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Dallas trails by 6. Inside, here's Wright. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Pass to Kleba. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Al Harrington. That's his first foul. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot from 12. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Foul for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's not a good shot to be set up like it was.
And the shot goes in.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane that D gives him.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Doncic left side. The teardrop falls in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
New York leading by 6. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Curry leading the charge. A step back shot here. Pass to Doncic. Second chance shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. Doncic has got 6 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. New York leads by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Al Harrington. That's foul number 2 for him. They double-team Curry. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Richardson out there with Kerr. Then it's Al Harrington. Then there's Allen. And it's Whiteside in its center. Allen's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Here's Wright. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Kerr. New York leading by 4. Passes it to Harrington. That's tipped. Here's Doncic. Here's Wright. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Allen, that's good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Howard comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Iverson's subbed in for Jason Richardson. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like his game. Now, check it out. He's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball. And you can win with guys like that.
Now Curry, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Curry kicks to Powell. From deep, Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Well, if you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Tries again. Here's Allen. And at last, they get one to fall. Allen's got 5.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
To the inside, Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
LeBron, he's checked in for Ray Allen. Dallas also making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. It's LeBron with the drive. Drills the baseline jumper. 6 points for him.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
Barea against James. Good D by James. Harrington, the pass to Iverson. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Iverson's got his second basket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Hardaway dishes to Barea. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Kevin Durant's checked in for New York. Walker comes in for Steve Kerr. Dallas moving it around. Good on the triple.
Oh, they get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
And Walker kicks to KD. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And New York leads by 4.
You must know that Durant is looking to score off the pass. He has such a quick trigger.
Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Barea. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Iverson kicks to Howard, and there's the pass to LeBron. Unloads, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 6 points for Iverson.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Barea.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
A different look for New York. Whiteside's checked in for Howard. And it's Richardson in for Allen Iverson. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Seth Curry. That one is no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Down low. Here's Kleba. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Walker the pass to Richardson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Richardson's got 5.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Porzingis finds Brunson. Pass to Kleba. To the middle, 5 to shoot, and the dunk by Porzingis.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. 36 seconds left in the first half. Richardson for 3. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Mavericks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's New York. James right side. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. Jacks up a 3. LeBron grabs the miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 4. Count it. Good. LeBron's got 8.
And this speaks volumes to the confidence of James. He's tremendous shooting off the dribble.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. New York leading by 4. Durant just inside the line. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Pass to Brunson. It's rebounded by New York.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Al Harrington's checked in for New York. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic with the steal. Left side Hardaway. From the corner. Another shot. And the layup is good. Brunson's got his second bucket. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
And New York making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. White's checked in, and New York making a change here. Kerr's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. J.J. Barea checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Whiteside sends it back.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Walker's checked in for Kerr. New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep. Prime-time shooter when he gets it going.
Walker against Barea. Outside, Porzingis. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
New York leading by 5. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Whiteside. 7 points for Ray Allen.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Richardson, he's checked in for New York. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got 7 points. Porzingis has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Harrington. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barea. Good work defensively by Whiteside. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Barea. 5 points in the game, and Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
And New York making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Seth Curry in for Wright. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 9 points. Here's Porzingis, lays it up off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Dwight Howard's doing. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from New York gave us some information. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, so you hope to see him back on the court soon.
A different look for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Porzingis. Hardaway comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. New York leading by 5. Harrington kicks to Walker. There's the triple. A second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
New York shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so here is Dallas.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. You know, sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look. Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
For New York, they had gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And so Bradley nails both of them.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Allen. And that one, good. Allen's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Outside Hardaway. Feeds it to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. New York leads by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's James. Durant is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Allen. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on a poster.
Dallas trails by 10. Passes it to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Allen's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Allen. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Hardaway. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. New York leading by 6. Here's KD. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And the Mavericks call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
Dallas trails by 8. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. And stolen by LeBron. Down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Brown always cognizant of everyone around him.
Porzingis is doubled. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's right missing. New York leading by 10. And Durant launches from deep, but they'll get another chance. Right side, no good on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. The pass to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. LeBron outside. Get the shot. Offensive rebound. And KD is right there. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Man, what consistency on the glass. Durant excels at staying after misses, using all that length and height.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Brunson the bounce pass. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so it's New York with it. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Iverson. 12 points for LeBron.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
1:35 left in the fourth. Porzingis against Whiteside. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The drive by Iverson, and that one drops.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball.
I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. New York calls timeout. They're ahead by 8. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game. And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 9. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Gets the first. That brings them within 8. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Bradley's checked in for Whiteside. Hamilton comes in for Kevin Durant. Richardson, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Rose in for Allen Iverson. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Justin Jackson comes in for Luka Doncic. Lee's checked in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Look, he's 6'5", 200 pounds. Lee is no easy cover. You got to love this guy's intensity.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Durant's checked in for Hamilton. Allen comes in for Jason Richardson. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Derrick Rose. And then for Dallas, Porzingis, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Doncic comes in for Jackson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Out to Porzingis. And too long on the shot. From deep. And the Mavericks call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Puts it up off the inbound. Can't connect. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on them.